Welcome to Nerd Stuff, and today we are going to be doing an analysis of the Apex TV Time Travelers. Now, I've been doing a number of videos dealing with those people who claim to have been time travelers or part of secret government projects that involved things like time travel. And one of the things that's been requested is the recent number of interviews on a channel called Apex TV with a bunch of supposed real time travelers. And I wanted to kind of get behind this and do a little bit of an evaluation and give some of the reasons of why I think these are not real. The obvious ones being that there are a bunch of supposed time travelers, and clearly they're not all telling the truth, because I don't think every time traveler wants to come back to the year 2017 or 2018 just to interview on some random YouTube channel. But let's get into it and ask the first question. Who is Apex TV? Because these videos just kept popping up on my YouTube, my own YouTube, as recommended videos, and I wanted to know, what is this, and why are these people showing up constantly? And they're doing these live streams of people who claim to be a time traveler from this year or that year. But who is Apex TV? Where did they come from? Because I hadn't really heard of them before. So I did a little bit of research, and I tried to go back as far as I could from Apex TV. They started about 3 years ago now, and if you look at Apex TV's first videos, they are tutorials on how to play certain songs on piano. And then they try doing all sorts of videos on random, seemingly totally disconnected subjects, with, of course, the intention, as a lot of YouTubers do, including, myself, which I didn't plan on doing debunking videos, but I did one and it got tons of views, so that's why I'm doing more of these. So it's what happens, but clearly they're, looking to kind of figure out, what things are going to get them a lot of views. And if you look back at some of their early videos, some of them still only have 200 views, even after, they've gotten so popular today. So seemingly at the time, they would have had even less views. So they really didn't get a lot of attention. There aren't actually any narrators in most of the early videos. The only one I could find that had a narrator was one called Fastest Road Car in the World, which has just under 500 views. And the voice that you hear there is not the voice that you hear on the Apex TV videos today. I didn't recognize the voice at all. So seemingly they have switched narrators. But if you go through those videos, the first one that really stands out, and they've got, let's see, just about, this is like the 9th video or something they've ever published, or they ever put out, was called Real Gray Alien Caught on Tape, Night Vision. And this supposedly is footage of a real gray alien. It was published November 30th of 2014. So if you watch this video, it kind of shows you there's some grass, and then out of this grass pops a gray alien's head. If you look at it, the video is really, really obviously fake. It just looks like someone. Here, I'll post you see the picture here right now. It's very obviously a fake picture of this alien. Looks like really, really cheap, bad, CGI. Someone just stuck it on there for a second. And so somebody, the question is, how did they get this supposed footage of a gray alien? And what it says on the actual video is, here's a night vision video of a real live gray alien caught on tape lurking in some cattails. There's no other information where these people got this video. I haven't been able to find the video anywhere else because I was curious, are they just taking videos from other people? And then they have another video. Came right after that. Scary real gray alien footage caught on tape. Then we have real gray alien caught on tape again. And then we have real gray alien sighting, hiding behind tree. And then we have real gray alien caught on tape in Brazil. And then we have real gray aliens caught on tape 2016. Then real gray alien caught on tape in window. Then real gray alien caught on tape behind a couch. Real gray alien caught on tape. Okay, so obviously, what's going on here is there are supposedly all of these videos of gray aliens. Now, the question is, how did Apex TV randomly get a hold of all of these videos of gray aliens? And these are not just videos that have been posted elsewhere. Some of them probably are. I'm not positive of that, but I haven't been able to find a bunch of gray alien footage from other people that matches the footage that they're posting. So the question then is, how is Apex TV getting this footage? Now, what's going on now with the time travelers is Apex TV is a huge channel, right? So a big channel can get a lot of people, contacting them. So if it's a big channel that says we want stuff from time travelers, and there are real time travelers and they're a big deal, people will find them and contact them and send them information. At the time that they're receiving these videos of gray aliens, a lot of their videos only have a couple hundred views. So this isn't some big channel that people are somehow finding and then sending them videos of gray aliens, because nobody really knew about this channel at the time. So how are they getting all this footage is the question that I want to ask. And if you actually take a look at the gray alien in all of these videos, okay, look at what the mask looks like, because it's very clearly a mask. You can see videos of it running around. It's not going to be doing things like blinking its eyes or moving its mouth. It's the same. It's the same exact face in each one. You can see that it's got the big eyes, it's got the bulbous head, but it's also got this little dark spot between its eyes, which is pretty distinctive, which you don't see in every possible gray alien thing that you ever see. But it does show up in every single one of these videos. And so it's pretty obvious that this is a mask. And it's the same mask. Look at the details, compare them yourselves, watch all of these things. It's very clearly a bunch of videos of this guy with an alien mask walking around. And so what Apex TV is doing is, I think, pretty clear at this point. Somebody bought an alien mask and they're making a bunch of fake videos of an alien. I don't know any other way to explain it. How else is this tiny YouTube channel getting all of these videos that are footages of real gray aliens, and they all just happen to look exactly the same? None of them happen to move their mouths or blink their eyes at all. So it's pretty obvious that what's going on here is that these are fake videos. They're fake videos. They're a channel that really wants attention. They want to do something that's gonna, get a lot of attention, and the way to do that is to make fake alien videos. And it's a pretty smart thing to do, but they don't look very real. The first one is very clearly a CGI alien, and then the other ones, they found a mask, and so they're doing a bunch of videos of a guy walking around in a mask with, really, on night vision and blurry cameras and all these kinds of things. So very obviously fake. Now, the first time travel video that I've been able to find of any kind is one called Time Traveler Caught on Tape, which was published April 20th, 2016. And like the alien videos, it's pretty clearly just something that's done with cheap camera tricks that pretty much anybody with some video software could create, it's a blurry black and white footage, and there's a guy that's running it. All of a sudden he disappears. Pretty easy to create, and we can assume, because the alien videos were obviously faked by Apex TV, that this probably was doing something similar. So now they're saying they're trying to do other stuff too. It's not just alien videos at this point. They're saying strange creature, and there's some other weird creature video and things like that. And so the first thing I've seen of time travel is this. Now, the first actual interview with a time traveler, supposedly, is a video called Time Traveler from 2026, which is from September 9th, 2016. And there's a guy who supposedly is a time traveler, and he basically just says, hey, you're not going to believe what I have to say, but I'm here to tell you that the world that you're living in is a fragile one, and that's basically it. There's no actual really information given about what to do about it, or any proof that he's a time traveler or anything like that. It's just some guy saying that he's a time traveler from 2026. That video got quite a few views pretty quickly, and then there was a second interview with a time traveler that was August 19th, 2017. So that's quite a while later. And it's really almost a year after that, and that got a lot of views. And so from that point on, they've kind of had this consistent line of interviews with people claiming to be time travelers. And as they've gone on, the interviews have gotten more and more in detail. There's been more and more depth to the stories and more information and things like that than originally, when people were just saying things like, oh, the world is bad, overpopulation, and beware of general bad stuff, and that's about it. Nothing specific at all. Oh, and by the way, if you look at their videos from this time, you could still find a bunch of the videos of that supposed alien, which is exactly the same mask in the old videos. So at the time that these time traveler interviews start showing up, it's really obvious that they're still just recreating fake videos with this silly alien mask. So if that's the case, why should we trust that they're not just creating these fake videos with time travelers? So here's basically what I think is going on here. It's pretty clear that this channel started as a way for these people to just get subscribers, and they were messing around with video effects. And you see that pretty clearly if you look at some of their early videos. So I'm going to link to one of their earliest videos, and maybe they'll take this down when they see this, which is called USA Meteor Causes Huge Explosion. If you look at this video, it's really, really bad photo editing. And it's clear that they're just testing out effects that they don't really know very well how to use yet. It's only got 472 views, so they probably don't think people are actually even watching this. And if you look at the comments, they say things like this: the worst effort at video editing I've ever seen. This is definitely not fake, I can tell. LMFAO. This is so fake. These are the comments because obviously it's fake. So these people very clearly start by posting fake videos. It's 100% clear that the alien videos they're posting that are real are just some guy in a mask. We can tell that it's the same exact mask in all the videos. We can tell that they are doing this because at the time when they have, a couple hundred views on each video, supposedly they're getting all this leaked information, these leaked videos of aliens that all look exactly the same. The alien's face doesn't move, the eyes don't blink, anything like that. So it's pretty clear that when they start doing time travel videos, they already have been faking this stuff the whole time. So why would we assume that the time travel videos are real if these other videos are not? Now, I don't think they've set up every single time traveler. I think at the point that they're at now, because they've been getting so much attention, so many people are now contacting them and saying that they're time travelers. But if we look back and look at like the first time traveler video, you can tell that, it's just some guy. Now, I'd like someone, if this one actually has a face, and I think they weren't as careful with the early ones. Now they cover everybody's face and voice, so you can't tell who they are. But the first video, Time Traveler from 2026, you can see the guy's face, you can hear him talking. He looks very young. And so I'd like for someone to actually be able to identify who this guy is. I have a feeling that he's someone who's just associated with Apex TV when they started, and I went through some of the old videos trying to see if I could find him anywhere or hear his voice. Unfortunately, there's not a voice in many of the videos. He does sound a little bit like the guy in the fastest road car in the world video, maybe after his voice dropped, but I don't know. You could listen to those and compare them yourself. So what's going on with Apex TV? I think it's pretty clear. There's no proof that these are actual time travelers. They're just a channel that's trying to get attention and get views. They make some pretty entertaining content. Take it for what it is. It's entertainment. It's not real. There's no proof that time travel is real. And as you see with any of the other time travelers we've looked at, these are really worse than the other time travelers you've looked at, like John Teeter or Andrew Pashago or these others that have claimed to have been time travelers, because at least they can give you details. I mean, these people give you the most vague details. They all say the same thing. Somehow the year 2028 got shoved in there. That's the year time travel's invented, or it's invented early. That's the year it's revealed to everybody. But all the details are just overpopulation's bad, it's going to ruin everything, global warming's bad, and we better stop it, with no real concrete anything. Now, people come back and say they have a picture, but instead of handing the picture to Apex TV and having them scan it and put it, a high quality version of that picture in the video, they've got some guy like flash a picture and then hide it right away, so you can't actually see it. And the kinds of pictures that you actually see are pretty clearly made up with a computer, because it's the same kind of not great visual effects that Apex TV has been using since they started. So there's no reason whatsoever to believe that these things are true. But go ahead and watch them if you want to find some good entertainment. And I'm kind of curious to see if Apex TV will start taking down some of their old videos, which prove that they're just a bunch of fraudulent videos. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe, leave your comments, share this, and if you have any other ideas of things like this you'd want me to interact with, let me know, and we'll see you next time.